Hi, today we are reviewing some of our footwork as well as standing balance and adding in hip lifts and lowers. Turn to face the counter. Press the palms down on the counter, soften the knees, anchor the shoulder blades. Working on those feet. So just grip those toes like you're grabbing the marbles and release. Now webbed feet, spreading the toes as wide as they can go and release. Lengthening the toes, sending them away so you're getting the longest foot possible and relax. Flexing the toes up towards the shins and release. One more time, flex and release. Let's actually flex the whole foot now. So flex the toes, bring the ball of the foot off, ball of the foot back and toes down. Again, flex the toes, ball of the foot comes off, ball of the foot goes down, and the toes. Now keep the knees bent, lift the heels, get that deep stretch in the toes. Straighten, try to come all the way up to the toes. Go back to the ball of the foot and the heel. Bend those knees again, lift the heels, get that stretch. Grow as tall as you can and bring the heels back down. Wing the feet out. Keep the knees pointing in front of you. Bring them in. Wing them out. Wing them in. Try to distinguish between the thighs and the feet. Supinate and pronate. Going out onto the outside of the foot here with the knees still pointing forward and onto the inside. Do whatever feels comfortable. If this ever hurts your knees, please do not do it. And in. Shift into your right leg. Lift your left heel to glute. Zip up the pants, find that neutral hip placement. And moving on to foot circles. So you're going through each one of these positions, pointing through the foot, flexing the toes, ball, heel, point through the ball, and then the toes, and then reverse it. Winging the foot out, winging the foot in, supinating, pronating, everything's happening here. And then bring that leg down, other side, shift to the left foot. Right heel comes up. Flex the toes. Ball, heel, point through the ball. Toes. Wing the foot out. Wing the foot in. Pronate. Supinate. Reverse. Supinate. Pronate. Winging the foot in. Winging the foot out. Flexing the foot. Pointing the foot. And bring it back down. Hip lifts. Shift into your right leg. Left heel comes to the glute. Lift that left hip up towards your armpit. It's going out to the side. Push through the inside of the right heel here. And then bring that hip back down and sink into the right hip. Lift it up and down. Feel a little bit of an oblique here. You'll also feel a little in your lower back in a healthy way. Now we're going to lift that left hip, and instead of sinking into the right hip, you're going to stay lifted out of that hip socket. So the thigh bone and the hip have an inch of space. And then lift the left hip and bring it back down, sending the left hip towards your right ankle without sinking into the right hip. Last time, and other side. Right heel to glute. Lift that right hip up and sink down into the left hip. Lift it up and sink. Last time, lift and sink. And now lift and stay lifted in that left leg. And lift and squeeze the inner thigh a little tighter here. And lift. And beautiful. Come on down. Lift and lower your heels with soft knees. Lift it up, pushing down through the heels still to get that stretch in the arches, and lower. All the way up and lower. A little faster. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, growing tall, zip the pants, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 10 counts with the arms off. 10, 9, 8, 7, soft knees, 5, 4, 3, spread those toes, and 1. Shift into that right leg, bring your left heel to glute, soft hip, soft knees, keep your left hip down, and hold. Inner thighs are really strong. Lower lift the heels here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift over to the left without lowering that heel. Hold here. Find that form. Pushing down through that left foot. Growing tall. And lower lift the heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inner thighs tighten. Balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg down. Lower the heels. You can choose to roll out the foot for the rest of the time and enjoy your day. Have a good one.